Hey, I'm Zemi. Welcome back to my midlife crisis, Subnautica 2 edition, because I cannot stop playing this game. We are here near the alien ruins, a good ways away from my old base, which as you can see is over a kilometer away over there. I love the fact they use the metric system. Can I just say that? As a Canadian, I appreciate that. Anyway, I have built myself a new regional base here near the towers. There's the big alien tower. There's the other Rosetta Stone tower over a bit farther away. And just over here is the ruin of the old colony base. So I built it in a nice location. I thought this would be a nice view as well. I have also taken advantage of these currents that are created here to get some hydroelectric power. So let's just take a look at my new base. So I spent a lot of time gathering resources, bringing stuff from my old base, and making this. I'm trying to make it a little more utilitarian, but still, nice and cozy. So I have built myself a new biobed here so that I will respawn at this base if I die, because everything I need to do is over here. I've got my fabricator processor. I can recharge batteries. I've got storage. I did finally install a power reserve, which is a power storage, which has really, really helped. So I'm not sure why I didn't do that sooner either. And I did put a NOAA terminal in here because it was going to be a pain having to swim back to the life pod every time. So don't go crazy on me, buddy, okay? Okay. I also put a scanner station in here, and it's interesting that a bunch of new signals have popped up. So a freesia flower has popped up, which I went and found one. It turns out it can give you fiber, which can be used to make food as well as other stuff. So that was interesting. I did find a bit of a source of water slugs too. So just down here, one reason I built my base on this side was because down here there's actually a little sort of grassy area, and there are water slugs down there. So thank goodness. But I brought a bunch from back by my old base too. There's also something called atacamite. Don't know what that is. Doesn't seem to be a ton of it over yonder, good bit deeper. So I'm feeling that's gonna take a little bit for me to get down to. Something called creature enamel, which there's only a couple of. I have no idea what that's used for. And then something called celestine, which there does seem to be a little bit of as well, but again, deeper down. So this is me where I am in the middle, and then this would be where it is. I will say the scanner station points you in the right direction. The signal disappears as you get close, so it doesn't pinpoint everything, which is actually probably for the best, because let's face it, that would just make the game too easy. So there we go. So I've got that, and then of course I have my Just Keep Swimming poster. I was reviewing my old footage and I actually missed a cat poster. There's one of a cat that's just sitting there saying keep calm, and I walked right by it not realizing it wasn't the Just Keep Swimming poster. So I'm keeping my eye out for that because I want one of those. All right, and then I did build a moon pool with a tadpole dock. As I said, keeping this a little bit more utilitarian. I don't want to spend an absolute ton of resources on this base because I already built a nice base for myself. So I did put a safety poster up though, because reprinting is expensive, so safety first. Figure it need a good reminder of that. All right, so at the moment, my main quest is going to be to go find Ruby 2, the second black box for Ruby. So this is another fork in Ruby's reprint series, because that's what they're called. So there's a print is an individual, and a fork is like different versions of that person who's reprinted. So we're gonna go find Ruby. It's kind of deep. I have a feeling my tadpole won't be able to quite make it down there, but we're gonna find out and see what happened to Ruby, and hope nothing happens to us. We are approaching the location. Oh,
Warning. Maximum depth reach.
Yeah.
Hull damage.
Yeah. There's something around here that doesn't like me. Not that there's much on this planet that actually likes me. So I am going to need to find somewhere safe. Okay, this sucker, whatever it is, does quite a bit of damage. Oh, there's one of the nibblers, only he doesn't look happy with me either. What is going on? Oh my goodness. Can I park myself up here amidst, maybe I can hide myself in all these red tent. Nope, that's not working. What is that thing? Okay, it's the nibbler mangoes. Oh, they can screech. I don't think a fish should be able to make that kind of noise. I just don't. Okay, let's get out of here. We're going to have to rethink this. I am thinking that we might have to leave the tadpole at home, because it was getting a ton of damage there, and it's too deep for the tadpole to go down to where we need to go. So I think I'm going to go park the tadpole, repair it, and go back with my wake maker. Well, given that my tadpole almost didn't survive the last time we went to find Ruby's black box, we're going to try this with just the wake maker this time. This is going to be interesting because I don't know how I'm going to get extra oxygen down there. Hopefully there will be some kind of oxygen producer, but we're going to find out, because there are a number of the oxygen tunics around here that provide the oxygen bubbles. So let's see if there's enough of them down there to keep me alive. 30 seconds. That's not good. Is there an oxygen tunic in here? There is not. Yep, I might be about to die. Yep, think I'm probably gonna die. Are we sure there's no oxygen tunic around? Okay, how am I supposed to get here if there's no oxygen tunics? That's interesting. Well,
print lost to suffocation. Reprinting.
So yeah, I lost that suffocation. I don't see any way to go down there without the tadpole. There was one of the things that the Noah was trying to get me to do was go find something that had a depth module. Oh no, it wasn't this Noah. It was the one in the colony base. Hang on, where's my stuff? Okay, I lost my batteries and stuff. It's alright, I'll get them back when I get back there. Alright. Let's go over here because there was a depth module that was lost in one of the tadpoles. If I can get that back, maybe I can take my tadpole down there.
This is as far as my pioneers got. They call this area the protected zone. There are references in the logs you may wish to investigate.
Okay.
A tadpole with a depth module went down
South-southeast, bearing 165 degrees. Okay, I was doing a little bit of resource gathering just while I was waiting for it to be daylight because I don't want to go try and find that depth module in the pitch black. And I found a couple things. One, I found a flash slug who came up and very rudely flashed a very bright light in my eyes. So I grabbed him, and it turns out I can make isotonic water out of him. So let's check this out. So there we go, a flash slug and salt, and it's plus 55 water, so it's more water. Okay, so we'll make one of those. So that's cool. Okay, so we found that. I also found some deposits of celestine, which is this, and it's a local source of radioactive strontium. So I discovered that I need celestine to make, let's grab my habitat builder. I need the celestine to make the modification station. So this is where I can create upgrades for my vehicles. So if, for example, I know that I have the ability to make sort of like a strength module for it, I know I'm going to go get a depth module. So this is where I can make that. So I need to make one of those, which means I need to go find a little bit more copper. So I'm going to do that, make one of those, and see how I can upgrade my tadpole. I made my modification station. Let's see what I can do. Okay, so I can create an engine efficiency. I don't know why I had so much trouble saying that, which optimizes engine function in real time to reduce power use by 20%. Nice. Stacks up to 4 times. That's nice, so I can keep putting this upgrade on there. Okay, so I need a titanium ingot, 2 glass, and a system chip. Not bad. Let's do that. I have all my materials. Let's make this modification. Engine efficiency. Okay. Let's go put this on the tadpole. No, you know, every time I try and jump on the tadpole, I jump right past it. I don't know how I manage that, but I do. There we go. Engine efficiency. Okay, we've done our first upgrade to the tadpole. Nice. Okay, so the depth module was lost at a bearing of 165 degrees. So there we go. Let's try that out. Not where Ruby was lost, right? I mean, it's basically at exactly 165. Let's see if we can find another place to park down here that is safe from the nibblers. All right, we're just gonna have to risk it because I gotta do this. I suspect this is where the depth modification is too. Okay, what do we got here? Time of day display. Cheers. Oh, yeah, this is not good. This is chaos. Oh, good, new improved fins. I think this is my 3rd one. Yay, and my improved fins are unlocked. Okay, well, that's already worth it. Already worth it. There's Celestine here too. I don't really need that at the moment though. Where is Ruby's black? Oh, hello. I think I just found the depth module. Depth module.
Vehicles are critical to deep water operations.
Hull chassis. Enameled glass unlocked. Okay, this is good. Where's the black box though? Ruby's black box. Okay. Oops. I've got to put my... There we go.
Black box report. Sorry, boss. Couldn't make it to the southeast rack. Forced down by needler attack. I gotta make repairs. They're waiting for me outside and I'm all out of med kits. I'm gonna dump my flares, grab the depth module, and swim for the research camp. See you soon, one way or another. Ruby out.
Turned off my tadpole signal. That was dumb. Tadpole. Oh, I'm lost. I'm so lost.
Oxygen.
How did I get down here in the first place? Great. I've died down here twice. That's awesome. Oh, there it is. There's the way out. Okay, that's good. Well, I was almost out when I died.
Print lost to suffocation.
Thank you.
Reprinting.
I love how I gasp for air. How are you doing, Tadpole? Okay, so this is fine right here. So now I just need to go try and find my death sites. Where's my black boxes? There's one of them. Yeah. Okay, that got a lot of it back. That's nice. The other one should not be too far away, but you know what? I'm going to be smart and go back and get some oxygen before I look for that. You know what? Smart thing to do, I'm just realizing, would be to take my new depth module back and go install it and then take the tadpole in to look for my other black box. That would be the intelligent thing to do. Not that I always do the intelligent thing. I am back and I'm going to figure out this depth module. Let's see what we've got. Depth is Celestine enameled glass and a system chip. Okay, the Celestine I've got. How do I make enameled glass? Enameled glass. Oh, that's where I need the creature enamel. Alright, let's go find that. I was exploring and gathering some more quartz because I seem to need a ton of quartz. Oh, it's one of those, the flashy squids. Come back here. The fat flashy slugs. Come back here, you. Yeah, I got you. And I stumbled into this cave where I was warned there was an extremely high viral load and viruses started attacking me. So there's probably another angel comb in this area. So I'm going to come back in a little bit to destroy the viruses in here and clear up this bloom. But I'm going to try and get my depth module done first. But yeah, it looks like there's a few of the cankers that need to be cleared in this area. Interesting. I have gathered all the materials to make my depth modification. So here we go. Tadpole depth module Mark 1. To dive deeper before structural. These modules do not stack. That's okay. Nice. Let's go install that. There we go. It now allows me to go deeper. How much deeper does this allow me to go? 450 meters. That's awesome. Okay, great. Now that I have my depth module, I'm going to see what the NOAA wants to tell me. ISO. Oh.
Colonist black box located. Raoli Isotalo. Survival specialist. Partial voice data retrieved.
They are crawling directly on me, all over me. They have many limbs and complex mouth parts. It is pitch dark, but I can hear that clattering, the snap of their claws.
As a survivalist, ISO could be a model for your work. He shares your interests: foraging, wildlife, self-defense, physical improvement, occasionally speaking to people who aren't there. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I feel like I'm getting some shade from the AI in this game. So my HUD voice keeps giving me shade, and now the NOAA's giving me shade. Okay, so they are crawling directly on me, all over me. I don't like the sound of that. But you know what? We're gonna go try and find it anyways. At least now I have the new depth module, so hopefully I get down there. Where is this one? Okay, black box ISO, so it's a good bit of ways out. It doesn't look like it's too deep, which is good. One other thing I do need to do, though, is there was a couple of other pieces of debris that was mentioned. So debris from the ship that was mentioned. So I might just go and see if I can find that and to see if there's anything interesting. I am following the bearing of 105 degrees to see what this other debris... Oh! Hello. This doesn't look like Altera debris. This looks like a Talien's house. Ooh, that's bigger than anything we've seen before, and it's very intact. Okay, neat. Oh, is there another one over here? Oh, looks like this is the entrance. Yeah, I'm sure it won't let me in. Oh, there's a... Oh, there's a bunch of these. Okay. There's a bunch of these here. All right. Well, it looks like some study had been done. I mean, this, I guess, is more of the alien ruins. Let's see what the people here before had to say. Why is there always these horrible noises? What is that thing? That's new. New and terrifying. Good. I always enjoy new and terrifying. You gonna leave? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna see if you don't mind the sonic resonator there, my friend. It's a twin star ray. Okay, doesn't seem to bother him that much. You know, this is not fun.
Attention.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, I've already got my fins. And something about tuba. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Where'd my... There it is. Okay, you know what? Let's go. I think something's supposed to be being read to me, but it's not, so when I get back I will have to read it, because I did find a voice recording there. And I think it's got some pretty important stuff in it, so let's just get back intact. Repair poor little tadpole who got a little beat up there. Repair me who got a little beat up as well. And see what the people who were studying that little village had to say, and maybe they had a way to defeat that awful electric sharky thingy. Tuba. Okay, so this was a recording from Tuba. Do you think they were like us? Sing. No. But look at this. It's a house. They lived in houses. They went to jobs. They ate food. How different could they be? Nehema thinks they evolved with the Maysfield syndrome, the way we evolved with day and night, or family. So what? They were all crazy about the tree? Well, Sophie thinks Maysfield killed them all, and I don't know who's right. Maybe their cooks went on strike and they starved to death. Hey, do you think they tasted good? Tuba! What, don't you like shrimp? PDA, open recipe book. Tuba! Okay, so they were clearly having some banter. So it seems odd to me, the idea that a group of organisms, intelligent organisms that evolved on a planet with a particular virus, would then kill themselves all because of that virus. That doesn't make any sense to me. And we also know there are two strains of this virus. There's the bloom, which causes Maysfield syndrome, and there's one that's kind of fighting it. So I suspect the Maysfield virus is something new. Because if they'd evolved with it, they would have evolved defenses against it. That's just my thoughts. I came back to the village during the daytime because I wanted to see a little bit more about what it looked like. Look, there's some of the rock borer going on. The virus has definitely caused some damage in this area. Oh, there's that snaky thing again. Anyways, here's the village, and there is this giant structure above it. So I wanted to come back and see what this was and see what it looked like. Because there is, I mean, this is clearly a massive structure. It's very, the water's very turbid over here. It's kind of, see more sharky guys. I don't like this. Okay, it looks like there was some studying done on this part of this as well. Doesn't feel like anything's attacking me at the moment. Let's just repair that real quick. There we go, and let's see what these guys discovered. Turbine repair plan. Nehema, why do you need me to fix this? So, the scanner doesn't work. The crystal structure of the turbine blades depends on the growth of bacterial fiber. The scanners see it, but it don't understand it. No scan, no blueprint, no repairs. Oh. Oh? This is actually an interesting problem. Let me write this down. Isn't it? I imagine they cold forged these blades from some kind of metal claber. Yeah, okay. We're going to have to modify the scanner. Do you have a mod station at base camp? I told Zip to set it up, but she's still... Yeah, we should talk about that. Someone destroyed this place on purpose. We should talk about that too. Oh, look at all the damage. Okay. Turbine. Okay, interesting. Anything I can scan in here? There was something to scan. Spotlight, I've got a spotlight already. Okay, so let's go take a look at this. There's something right over there as well. Oh, so this is a turbine. So this is like maybe a giant power station. Interesting. It requires an unknown tool. So that's like the super scanner. Okay. Well, we're making progress in discovering. I haven't seen any other examples of writing, which I really do need. Now we have this. Oh, there's ISO's black box up there. Let's go up there in a bit. This looks like a... Is this a ship? No, it's definitely attached. Oh, hello. I think I can go inside. Ah, I hope it reads it out this time. Well, okay, let's go to the log and actually look at this thing. Okay, the screen's on, but it's just noise. It's noise to us. To Axum, it's a polarized light display. How do I read polarized light? Well, either we fabricate some kind of goggles, or we find one of Anita's angel combs and change our eyes. Do you think she's onto something? I don't think. I just do things. PDA, print this to Quartz. What are you thinking? Leaving myself clues, in case, you know. Okay, so clearly Singh was afraid that they were going to get reset. So maybe it's, oh, maybe it's a control tower. Maybe it controls this. Maybe it controls the turbine. I think it's really cool that there's like not air inside of here, because of course, why would a species that evolved on this planet need to breathe air? Of course it would be full of water. Oh, there's a water slug. Water slug. Okay. Well, this is fascinating. This is fascinating. Let's go see if we can find ISO's black box now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now that we have, yeah, because this is definitely built in. So maybe that's, I think a control module of some kind for something. And I think since it's pointing and looking at this giant turbine thing, it makes the most sense that it's controlling that. All right, ISO. Oh, here's the, this is a big piece of the ship.
Contact. Altera starship wreck detected. One colonist black box on site.
Can I bring the tadpole in? You know what? I'm going to try and detach the chassis. Yeah, you stay there. I'm just going to look around in here. What's this? It's bloom sap. I think I can smack this. Oh, water slug. It seems to turn into a water slug, which is a good thing. Anything in there? No.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What's this? Huh. Requires repair tool. Nice. Okay, tadpole can't come in here, so that's okay. Supply crate. Ooh, copper wire. Yes, I always love anything. I can't scan this, can I? No. Okay. Ooh, EVA suits. Anything here? Anything I can scan? No. Wanted. 10 million credits. Can I scan it? I can't. Oh, shame. Oh, it's the Keep Calm poster. Yay! Oh, I can't scan it. Why can't I scan it? No! Oh, Keep Calm poster, you shall be mine someday. Found yet. Ooh, what's this? Photovoltaic charger. That sounds cool. Whatever it is. ISO.
Hello, Black Box. I am almost out of oxygen. The tailings have taken me into a cicada wreck. I think they want me to show them how our technology works. They are very interested in Nahima's bacterial scanner. Too bad they crushed it when they took it from me.
Oh.
Still, a good chance to observe them up close. They are crawling directly on me, all over me. They have many limbs and complex mouth parts, and no sense of personal space. It is pitch dark, but I can hear their clattering, the snap of their claws.
So that was the tailings he was describing. Okay. Oh, so there's another way in over here. Okay, that's all right. So the tailings took ISO in here to try and get them to show them how things worked. They weren't trying to kill him, although they did, because he ran out of oxygen. Oh, come on, why can't I scan these? Oh, that's annoying. That seems to be everywhere I can go in here. Okay, let's get back in the chassis and let's check out that weird purple lights I saw over here. Ooh, is this more writing? Can't seem to scan it, but... Okay, maybe I need the other scanner? Just feels like this is exactly what I was looking for. Let's hope I can remember that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Another one of these sharky things. I don't like you guys. I'm sure they're devastated by that. Okay, so this is another tower. Or is this the same tower? No, it's not the same tower. Oh, because this has got a big ol'... some big ol' things here. Okay, I've got to come back when it's daytime because I can't see well enough to do this. I am back now that it is daytime. It's really turbid water over here, so it's still a little hard to see, but there are definitely tanks storing something. I just started to ignore all the weird noises happening in the background. So okay, there's 3 or 4 tanks here, and then there's that tower. And then everything seems to be leading pipes down into this. Alright, I'm just gonna have to try and do it despite these guys. Oh, what's a crab? Should have brought distraction flare. Meet my old friend. Alright, since not reading them out to me anymore, I'm gonna have to do this when I get back. Why is there a Noah ball here? Okay. This is a very complex civilization. They had really cool technology. Why were we acting like they were primitives and couldn't, you know, understand us and things like that. I don't know. Weird things. Anywhere. Oh, okay. Didn't see this down here. Holy schmoly. This is a massive complex. So when they said alien ruins, they weren't kidding, although they're not terribly ruined. So this is still looks like a turbine as well, or something. So these tubes run back to here. It's almost like it's a pump, maybe pumping something up. And this is really interesting. Oh, that's just me running into things. Okay, that's all right as well. Okay, so this is part of the village site. Yeah, because there's the village over there. All right, and this looks like it's rock bore. So this is contaminated. All right, I think the smart thing to do here would be to go clear out the contamination from the Angel Comb kids. Remember, Wander kept telling me, you know, save the kids to help mom. So I'm gonna go start clearing that out, see if I can find another Angel Comb that can maybe help me see what I'm supposed to see. Maybe it'll help me see more clearly, because it's very murky over here, and it would be nice to be able to see a little more clearly, but maybe also see it at a different light frequency so I can see what's going on, because there's clearly something that I am missing in all of this. Just as I made up my mind about what I was going to do, I was going to go start clearing out the virus from that area over there, from the Angel Comb over there, that Noah wants to talk to me. So let's see what's up. Anita.
Colonist black box detected. A second loss for Anita Gottschall. Partial voice data retrieved.
This is my body, given for you.
Before the mission, Anita lacked drive. She'd lost her faith. I can't do that. I was trained around one tungsten-clad monolithic purpose. I must print, support, and if necessary, reset the colonists stored in Sleep Bay 3. I am a monomaniac. If I wanted something else, anything else, ever, I would have to express it. I would have to express it to myself in terms of how it supported the colonists of Sleep Bay 3, like you. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Ooh, interesting. Interesting data dump there from the NOAA. Wow. Yeah, single ironclad purposes are, traditionally speaking, not awesome in a situation where flexibility is required, like finding yourself on the wrong planet. So I can see where things maybe started going a little wacky with the NOAA and the colonists, especially with the viruses, people, the Maysfield syndrome, everything going on. Yeah, I can see how that might have caused some problems. So I feel you, buddy. I feel you. You had one purpose. It was supposed to be on a planet called Zazura. We ended up here. It just isn't. It isn't your planet, man. All right. So what I do want to do is I do want to find that black box. Where is it? Okay, Anita's second black box. I wonder if that's where the Angel Comb is, because she gave her life to the other Angel Comb. I'm wondering if she gave her life to this as well. It's possible the Angel Combs need to have a bit of our DNA before they can allow us to adapt. So maybe Anita was just sacrificing herself in order to do that. We'll head over to Anita's black box and probably wait for daytime. Is this an Angel Comb? It It is. It's all closed up. Okay. Anita's black box is up here. Okay. Oh, what's that? Is that a dive elevator? Oh, cool.
Habitat is gone. They destroyed themselves. We are now the only survivors. The ones who walked away in search of Jubilee. All of you have asked me, if we want to escape the cycle, why do we still have the biobeds? This is why. This angel comb is sick.
Okay.
It is calling out to us. And I choose to answer. I say to it, this is my body, given for you.
Okay, so Anita sacrificed herself to the angel comb. It doesn't seem to have helped. Let's go take another look here. Okay, so this angel comb is sick. This rock boar. Okay, here's some of the polyps. They are all armored. I wasn't really making any progress figuring out what was going on with that angel comb. Anita kept muttering something about armored parasites. The sonic resonator wasn't working, so I'm heading back to the base to take stock and figure out what to do next. And I am actually just going to leave it there for this particular episode. We have done so much exploring, found a bunch of new alien villages, alien works, towers, turbines. We found a new angel comb. We found a couple of new of the baby angel combs that we need to cure. So I have been Zemi. This has been my Midlife Crisis Underwater Edition, and I will see you next time.